Hello dear guests who are passionate about lust. Dear travelers who love exploring new lands. Welcome to a place where our women will make you happy. Today I will take you to Nepal, India's next-door neighbor. A country where brothers in a family share the same wife. If you ask someone, who is your father, then you're in trouble. The main highlight of this video is something you'll be most interested in. A tribe where women must sleep with 20 men before they can get married? Just hearing about it makes me feel exhausted for that poor girl. You will also feel your heart race and legs tremble as you discover even more bizarre facts waiting for you. First, what kind of country is Nepal? Located in the Himalayas in Asia, Nepal shares 3/4 of its border with India, and the remaining 1/4 with Tibet. It has a population of 31.3 million people, and covers a total area of 14,332 square kilometers, with 81.3% of its population following Hinduism. Nepalese people often press their palms together, place them in front of their chest, bow slightly, and say, Namaste, which means, I bow to you, just like their neighbors in India. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. That's what they say. The people of Nepal are incredibly warm and hospitable. They are kind and lovable, always willing to share everything with you, and treat you with the highest level of hospitality and respect. Sadly, this is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a per capita GDP of only $12.22, which is just over 31 million Vietnamese dong per year. In fact, the title of the world's poorest leader was once given to Nepal's 37th Prime Minister, Sushil Koirala. He did not own a house, a car, had no bank savings, no jewelry, or any valuable assets. The most expensive things he possessed were just an iPhone and 2 other mobile phones, one of which was broken. Perhaps he was truly a simple man, never accepting bribes or engaging in corruption. Additionally, Nepal is the only country in the world with a non-quadrilateral national flag. The flag is designed with 2 stacked right-angled triangles, featuring a crescent moon and a sun, symbolizing the 2 largest religions in Nepal, Hinduism and Buddhism. Now let's talk about their culture. Namaste, namaste, namaste. I really love the image of young girls pressing their hands together, smiling brightly and greeting others. It reminds me of the gentle elegance of Japanese girls in kimonos. Truly wonderful. Here, women bathe freely in nature. Many mothers and grandmothers bring their daughters to rivers and streams to bathe, completely naked, without feeling any shyness or embarrassment in front of curious onlookers. If you are not embarrassed, then the only ones who will feel awkward are others. When local women bathe outdoors, it's only the tourists who feel uncomfortable. This outdoor bathing habit has been formed since childhood, and has become a deeply ingrained tradition, which is why they never feel ashamed in front of others. Nepalese people even have a sacred bathing festival called Swasthani Brata Katha, the country's largest Hindu festival. During this festival, women sit around a fire to warm themselves, then immerse themselves in the holy waters of the Saladi River. Unmarried women pray to find a good husband. Married women pray for a happy marriage and their husband's long life and good health. Fasting is also a way to seek blessings. On the final day of the festival, various foods are prepared after nightfall, and devotees sing praises to Lord Shiva throughout the night. A heartbreaking reality in Nepal. People encourage each other to sell their kidneys due to a bizarre belief that kidneys, like fruit, will grow back after being removed. A poor village in Nepal has earned the nickname Kidney Valley because most men and women there have only one kidney left. This village has become a prime target for organ brokers, who persuade locals to sell their kidneys for as little as $4,000. Some people are even forced to accept extremely low prices. A single mother of 4 was coerced into selling her kidney for less than $1,500, while the standard price on the black market ranges from at least $20,000 to as high as $40,000. Organ traffickers exploit the villagers' lack of knowledge, misleading them into believing that a kidney will regrow naturally. As a result, desperate and impoverished individuals fall victim to these scams. It is estimated that more than 7,000 kidneys are sold each year in this area. The illegal kidney trade has become a highly profitable business for criminals. Some individuals, driven by extreme poverty, even sell their second kidney, leaving them in a state of hopelessness. This situation worsened after the 7.8 magnitude earthquake that struck on April 25, 2015, wiping out everything they had. You may already know that a person can survive without kidneys, but they would require lifelong dialysis, and their lifespan would be significantly shortened. Therefore, in 2007, the Nepalese government enacted a law banning the sale of organs. Anyone caught violating this law faces up to 10 years in prison, along with a fine ranging from $2,000 to $5,000. However, due to widespread poverty, illegal kidney sales continue to occur in secrecy. A tribe in the Tibetan Plateau, within Nepal's territory, once shocked social media due to a bizarre custom. According to their beliefs, a virgin bride would bring bad luck to her husband's family. Therefore, to be eligible for marriage, women must sleep with at least 20 men to prove their physical endurance, demonstrate their attractiveness, and gain bedroom experience before marrying their future husband. However, the tribe has a small population, and men typically marry at a very young age, making it extremely difficult for a woman to find 20 partners. To overcome this, women wait along mountain paths for passing strangers, then use their looks or persuasion skills to convince them to sleep together. After each encounter, the woman collects an item as proof that she has spent the night with the man. However, this tradition has been widely condemned, as it exhausts women both physically and mentally. As a result, it is believed that this practice has been abandoned over time. Another strange Nepalese tradition: girls marrying a fruit. Apart from the above practice, Nepal is also home to a peculiar group wedding ritual where young girls are married to a fruit. Specifically, young girls from the newer community in Nepal go through a ceremony in which they symbolically wed a bell fruit, a local fruit. The wedding lasts 2 days, beginning with a purification ritual and concluding with a symbolic ceremony representing the loss of virginity. Now go on, guys, we are in the risking lives for the precious liquid gold. In some parts of the world, there are professions so dangerous that even the smallest mistake can cost a person their life. One such profession is honey hunting on the steep cliffs of Nepal. In Niche village, home to around 61 Gurung households, people have relied on honey hunting for thousands of years. Nepal is home to Apis laboriosa, the largest honeybee species on Earth. These beehives are often found on the Himalayan cliffs, towering up to 1,000 meters high, making the harvest extremely dangerous. The ritual before the hunt. Before embarking on their journey to find beehives, honey hunters perform a ritual sacrifice by slaughtering a red rooster as an offering to the cliff god to seek forgiveness. They then sit atop a hill, paying their respects to Mother Nature, believing that this ceremony will protect them from harm. Once the ritual is complete, they carry food, water, and specialized equipment before starting their life-threatening task. The honey harvesting process. A team of 5 to 6 hunters works together in a coordinated effort to extract the honey. 1. Burning leaves. They burn forest leaves to create thick smoke beneath the beehives. The smoke forces the bees to flee, reducing the danger of getting stung. 2. Descending the cliff. One hunter climbs down the cliff using a rope ladder which is securely tied to the sturdiest tree. 3. Extracting the honeycomb. The hunter uses a long stick to knock the honey-filled wax comb from the hive, letting it fall into a basket below. 4. Collecting and storing. The remaining team members retrieve the honey extracted and store it in containers. Life-threatening dangers. Getting stung is inevitable. These giant bees have powerful venom, which can cause severe swelling or even anaphylactic shock, if stung multiple times. Hunters also suffer cuts and bruises from sharp rock surfaces. One slip of the hand can send a hunter plunging into the abyss, all while being viciously attacked by furious bees. The reward for these life-threatening risks is the extremely rare Himalayan wild honey, often called liquid gold. This honey sells for around $70 per half liter in the Asian market. A single large beehive can produce up to 15 liters of honey. So if it were you, would you dare take on this job in exchange for such a huge sum of money? Our story continues. Let's talk about the nomadic tribe that migrates whenever someone dies. In Nepal, there exists a nomadic tribe that buries the dead in an upright position. They fear settling down and formal education, and whenever a member of the tribe passes away, they immediately move to a new location. Deep within the Himalayan forests of Nepal, this tribe survives through hunting and gathering. They believe themselves to be of royal lineage and consider themselves a superior class. The tribespeople are extremely wary of outsiders, refusing to let them sleep in their camps or join their hunting trips. They do not accumulate material wealth. Instead, they only own what they can carry on their backs and transport to the next campsite. With no permanent settlements, they constantly relocate from one camp to another whenever a tribe member dies. To ward off evil spirits, the deceased is buried in an upright position with a hole pierced through their skull, a ritual believed to help their soul ascend to heaven. Currently, only about 156 members of the tribe remain. They worship the sun and the moon, yet they consume langurs and monkeys, a practice that has sparked ethical controversy. In Nepal, where Hinduism dominates, monkeys are regarded as sacred beings, believed to be the incarnation of the deity Hanuman. Alright, let me tell you about a very special beauty pageant. The first ever elephant beauty pageant was held in Sauraha, Chitwan district, Nepal. Contestants came from various countries such as the United Kingdom, Germany, France, China, and the host country, Nepal. Before competing, the elephants were elaborately decorated from head to toe by their mahouts. Their large backsides, tails, and entire bodies, including their faces, were adorned with intricate patterns, and their toenails were even painted. These trunked beauties then paraded before the judges and a cheering crowd. Their posture had to be graceful, their fur smooth and well-groomed, and they even participated in football matches and 300-meter races to prove their worth to the discerning panel. The elephants were judged based on 10 criteria, including body decorations, walking posture, obedience to their mahouts, strength, and overall physique. Before competing, they underwent 6 to 7 months of training, which included preparations and traditional rituals. In summary, Nepal hosts more than 10 beauty pageants, each with unique judging standards. The country is also home to an entire festival dedicated to honoring dogs. According to Nepalese beliefs, dogs are messengers of Yamaraj, the deity who governs death. During the Kukur Tihar festival, people decorate dogs with garlands, feed them special treats, and mark their foreheads with a red tika. This sacred mark is a sign of divine blessing and a great honor for the animal receiving it. The festival is a heartfelt way to express gratitude for the loyalty of dogs toward humans. That's how it is in Nepal. While elephants compete in beauty pageants, men determine who's superior by the length of their tongues. A Nepalese school bus driver named Yeaba Khatan became an overnight sensation thanks to his extraordinarily long tongue, which he can lick up to his forehead. He claims to have the longest tongue in the world and hopes to secure a Guinness World Record. Previously, several individuals have been recognized for having exceptionally long tongues. Notable cases include Stephen Taylor from the UK, who holds the world record for the longest tongue, measuring 9.8 centimeters. When fully extended, his tongue can reach his chin. Nick Stowborough, an actor from California, USA, whose tongue measures 8.9 centimeters. And Chanel Tapper, also from the USA, who holds the Guinness World Record for the longest tongue among women, with a length of 9.75 centimeters. The final scene of the video presents a striking image, women in desperate need of men. But what is the real reason behind this? Nepal is severely lacking in men. In 2023, the country's gender ratio was 0.87, meaning that for every 1,000 women, there were only 878 men. Anyone visiting Brahmputra, a small town in Nepal, might be shocked to see only women selling groceries, transporting grain and pumping water, with almost no men in sight. Young women in Nepal face a serious marriage crisis. Even those who are married often live alone for years, seeing their husbands only on rare occasions. Illa has been married for 4 years but is still waiting for the second time she'll meet her husband. Kotar Devisar, at 36 years old, has only seen her husband twice in 6 years since he left for work abroad. In just a decade, 1 in every 4 Nepalese men has left the country in search of work, leaving behind the elderly, women and children. Many never return. Why is this happening? Nepal's unemployment rate is as high as 46%. Labor migration is the only way for many to survive. Without economic support, education, or male presence, 12,000 to 15,000 Nepalese women are forced into sex slavery in Asia. These women endure both poverty and social hardship, with little chance of marriage or a stable family life. Despite its poverty and social issues, Nepal is blessed with breathtaking natural beauty, often called the Amazon of Asia. Nepal is home to 870 bird species, more than the combined total of North Africa and Europe. Over 650 species of butterflies live here, along with the world's largest honeybee species. The country boasts 5,980 species of flowering plants and 250 unique species found nowhere else on Earth. Most notably, 8 out of the world's 10 highest mountains are in Nepal, including Mount Everest. Nepal has 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, with 7 located within just 15 kilometers of the Kathmandu Valley. Dear friends, our journey through Nepal ends here. After watching this video, what impressed you the most about Nepal? Leave your thoughts in the comments section to share with top 10 mysteries in the community. Thank you for watching until the very end. See you in the next exciting video. Namaste.